I'm gonna tell you how one single OnlyFans management agency was able to generate hundreds of millions of views in a couple of months. And here's how it happened. Because this is probably the best marketing move I've seen in years. Now, what even happened? Just to break down what happened, there's this OnlyFans slash porn star, like Lily Phillips, you've probably heard of it. And allegedly, she fucked 100 guys in one day. Now, on a personal note, that's fucking disgusting, but there's a genius level behind the whole marketing aspect behind this. Because as a businessman, I like marketing. I like things playing out well. I like sales, marketing, getting attention. That's a skill in itself, because this whole thing didn't go that viral because of the fact that one random porn star fucked like 100 guys. I mean, if you've ever been to Germany, that's like kind of what half the girls there do anyway. But the level of genius behind the marketing thing is unprecedented. So I'm gonna break down how they did it, what happened, what key things led to the virality of the entire topic, and how they executed it perfectly. All right, so I'm gonna take personal opinions out of this. I'm just gonna look at the marketing side. Now, this whole thing started when Lily Phillips announced on Twitter that she was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck 100 guys in one day. She announced this like she was gonna find a cure for cancer, like on some level like this. And everybody was losing their minds because it sparked controversy, right? Controversy, always good for marketing, always good for business. There were like 3 different parties. There was the first party, which is like the red pill nerds, right? All the different like dating coaches and the guys who talk like about like red pill masculinity, they all like bashed it, used it as an example of like, yeah, the Western world has failed, Western women aren't wifeys, yada yada yada. So this side completely bashed her. Then there was the counter-offensive, which you can kind of see as like Germany versus like the USSR, like the two armies clash. The other side, all the feminists and all the like pro OnlyFans creators were like, yeah, well, she's an independent woman, she can do what she wants, and they were like arguing all day on Twitter, which in the end just brings views, brings attention to the whole topic. And that's the third party of dudes who are just horny, like Sims, nerds, who are just always like, yeah, interesting, is it gonna happen? I don't know. Because there was also like a lot of people weren't sure it's gonna happen, right? So you have the controversy, you have people arguing about it on a daily basis, which brings attention. And you have the curiosity. Is it gonna happen? How's it gonna happen? How's the like logistics even gonna look? Like on a very basic level. Like how the fuck are you gonna do that? Like in a day? Like even time wise. So you brought curiosity, controversy, and a lot of arguing into this topic. Which first of all, let's say, warmed it up. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody knew about it. Okay, that's the first step. Some news articles already picked it up because it was big enough. And now here's how the thing got interesting, because the next step in the promo plan from their management was to let guys actively apply to fuck her on Twitter, right? So she put out a couple tweets, a couple posts, were like, hey, everyone who wants to like participate, send me a video or like a picture of your ID and a couple of things, yada yada. So now she's changed the like public discussion, so to say, to an individual level. So now the average guy was able to participate, Now she kind of brought the topic near all the people who are interested, right? Potential leads for our OnlyFans. Every single one of those guys now felt like they had a chance to sleep with her, right? Which on a marketing level is absolutely genius, because now, even if probably like it was staged, did it happen? We all don't know, right? But on a very basic marketing level, you bring the topic to them. They can just like send their idea and like, well, am I gonna sleep with her? Am I not? You just spark the curiosity and the personal interest of a lot of potential leads like to the sky. Also, she went on a promo tour. So the shit wasn't done by just doing one social media post. She kept posting about it. She kept like doing like real life meetups at like colleges and shit. She met like all those people, did like social media, podcasts, all this stuff. So she really did like a whole promo tour of this whole thing, which a lot of people didn't get, right? They thought, oh yeah, she announced it, she did it, boom, she got viral. Nah. There was a lot of content, a lot of planning behind this kind of stuff, which as a marketer, I gotta respect that, all right? So they really farmed attention until like it almost exploded. Everybody wanted to know. A shit ton of people wanted to participate. There were memes, there were like people arguing, people liking it, people not liking it, people not caring, but just wanting to see the end product, So there's all this different attention from all the different niches, and it just brought up to this big wave of attention that just rolled down to the day when it was announced. Also, they announced the date, which a lot of marketers fuck up, because if you don't give people a clear deadline, they forget about it. But if you give them a date and they know, it's in January, it's in March, whenever it's like an event is taking place, you let them like subconsciously put a note in their head, because they're gonna remember, they're gonna set like a reminder, because if I'm just gonna check it out in January. Let's see how this thing plays out, right? So you're kind of also playing into the longevity of this whole thing, how sustainable it's gonna be and how it's gonna look in the long run. Because most marketers, they just market the hell out of something and it works, and then after 2 months, it's away. Most music, even in the music industry, it's the same. You know 100% what I mean. There's these rappers who just pop up. They have a couple of hits, super viral, and then in half a year, nobody knows who they are. Their songs make like 10,000 streams. From being platinum, rapper, Grammy, to just making a couple thousand streams. Because marketers usually don't play the long run, which isn't a mistake. Even in the OnlyFans community, most people do. So, to sum it up, they sparked a shit ton of controversy, got a whole marketing promo tour planned out over a couple weeks, months, and just got the maximum level of attention they could have gotten from this. So, what happens next? I think by the time I'm recording this, like kind of 1 or 2 months ago, Josh Peters, some like nerd feminist guy, released the documentary where he like was with the porn star, right, with Phillips. He was talking to her, like, how you feeling, and interviewed her and did like a whole documentary on the whole thing. And this documentary, I think I'm surprised nobody else saw this. Like, I've scrolled through a bunch of comments, and I've done like the first time I actually done research for a video, I've scrolled through like Twitter and all this stuff, trying to see what people say. And I'm the only person to see this, but this documentary was marketing like masterclass. This was a marketing masterclass. I don't know how nobody would see this. Everybody was talking about, this girl is done, it's so traumatic, this is not how women should behave. They were all falling for the marketing. Like, if you look at this video, right, it has like 9 or 10 million views at this point. She just straight up rage baits for 50 minutes straight, or 30 minutes, however how long it is. She's just rage baiting the hell out of every single viewer. She's getting interviewed and she's saying, I really feel like a businesswoman because I fuck 100 dudes. I think this is very empowering. I'm a feminist. Like, everybody knows we don't believe that, right? I mean, on a very logical level. I know everyone makes fun of it, but nobody actually believes that. Right? Nobody believes that. That's just straight up rage bait to get people to be pissed off about it. Because I get it. I get it why you're pissed off of it. Right? I'm a businesswoman and a feminist because I fuck 100 dudes. Bro, that guaranteed that shit's gonna go viral. But if you look at the comments, like 30, 40,000 comments, not a single guy pointed that out. I'm surprised. Because everybody was like, you're not a businesswoman. You're not even a feminist. Like arguing. Like, bro, she knows. Her management, everyone knows. But it's just rage bait. It's marketing. And it's very, very smart. And again, on a personal level, like, what is this, right? What are we even talking about? Like, I don't think my opinion matters. I think you know my opinion. But on a marketing level, very smart. So she rage baits for 30 minutes straight, sparks a bunch of controversy, has some crocodile tears in the end of like, oh my God, this is so hard. I wouldn't have expected it to be so hard, And second of all, what makes this thing really like a marketing genius level is the documentary is a 50-50% mix, right? It's like 50% straight up controversy, straight up rage baiting, comment baiting, engagement baiting to the max, clip farming, whatever you want to call it, and 50% OnlyFans promo. Because when she's not rage baiting and not pissing people off on purpose, she's marketing her OnlyFans in many different ways. Like, there's scenes where she like films for her OnlyFans, like a couple of shout outs and etc. And announcing the next stuff she's gonna do on the OnlyFans. So she really does the perfect combination that every single marketer should learn. And that is controversy and CTAs, because you can't just do like an OnlyFans promo video. If this would have just been like, I fucked 100 dudes, whatever, it's been so cool to try my OnlyFans, she would have made probably like 20% of the leads she probably has done, right? And if she's only been controversial, all the mainstream media news outlets would have said a bunch of things about her, everyone would have talked, but she still wouldn't have a good conversion, She would have gotten more views and less conversion. So she did the perfect mix of getting a shit ton of views by being very controversial, but also a bunch of conversion because she was shouting out our OnlyFans. So every single guy who watched that shit, who heard about that shit, who's a, let's say, potential lead for OnlyFans, even just out of interest, you know, because they want to see, okay, did she actually upload it? Like, what's even happening on there? They are all subscribing because she was straight up shouting it out, you know, showing how she records content, how she's such a individual star and she has so much fun doing it, you know. So all this different stuff. It was literally a OnlyFans marketing fest, a whole orgy. It's like 2 orgies took place with the 100 guys and with the like OF marketing stuff. She did like 2 orgies in one day. That's the real world record. I respect that. But this is not over yet, right? So I mean, we've already been to the point where it allegedly happened. She did the marketing stuff. The documentary comes out. It's a huge controversy. But here's how it gets even better. So instead of just letting this thing cool down, right? I mean, you made your millions of OnlyFans subscribers, right? You got your foot in the door in the mainstream media. You're like a Z-list trash TV celebrity now at this point. You really jumped up the ladder and you got your name into the mainstream. Everybody knows the name now. Okay, you could have just let this shit cool down, right? No, because her management decided, no, bro, we're gonna double down. We're gonna go down this road till we die. This is crazy. Like, to be fair, respect for keeping the hate wave alive, because here's what they've done. The documentary comes out, the thing goes super viral, and now they actively ride the hate wave, right? They don't just let it cool down because in a month everybody would kind of forget it. No. Now they start the real marketing because now they start beef with every influencer ever and from multiple niches, right? This is, again, smart marketing. If you just start beef with one bubble, for example, the easiest bubble to piss off are like the red pill, masculinity commentary dudes on Twitter with like anonymous profile pictures, right? These guys are the easiest to piss off. You could have just started beef with them and be like, yeah, well, I'm a feminist because I fuck 100 guys. And they're like, no, you're not. No, actually, like, the real feminists are wifeys who stay home and cook, which, I mean, true, but don't be a nerd about it, right? Bro, she pissed off every single bubble. She started beef with other porn stars, like whatever, like Bonnie Blue, whatever their name is, right? With Candace Owens, Red Pill, with some mainstream media, with normal mainstream influencers. Every single bubble she pissed off. So she literally started, as a German, I respect that. That's literally blitzkrieg, right? So game recognizes game. I'm half German, half Austrian, you know, I recognize blitzkrieg when I see one. Respect for that. So she just doubles down, rides the hate wave, and just generates views every single day. Every day someone else is talking about it. Every day someone else is getting pissed off or supporting her, arguing with each other. So just this whole marketing machine that was 100% planned out from the start by our management. It's an absolute masterclass on how to get attention. Now, to get back to why I do this video, right? Because we're on an OnlyFans marketing site. I mean, is this realistically something you will ever do at this scale? I assume you're not gonna help someone fuck 100 dudes in a day, right? Because realistically, it's super disgusting, and if you, out of some reason, enjoy fucking 100 dudes in a single day, you might as well just call yourself Yalla Puppy, but that's a different topic. But this whole marketing aspect of the whole move, of the whole agenda behind it is absolute genius, right? So what you want to copy is the marketing steps behind it, right? Because at some point, you're gonna go in the mainstream influencer niche. You can't always be posting Instagram reels with like 10,000 views and a couple of tweets, no. Every single creator that you want to scale from like 100K to like 5, 6, 800K per month, they need to kind of get into this bubble. They need to kind of not get mainstream, but kind of set their foot in the door, you know? So you kind of have to spark controversy, even if it's just a very basic level of controversy. I mean, you don't want to get them to have death threats and all this stuff. Don't fuck it up. But copying the marketing masterclass of pissing off the different niches, how you do it, how you announce shit, how you promote something that's gonna happen in the future over multiple months without it being irrelevant, very smart. So take a look at this. I tell you, I kid you not, do your research on this. Yes, it's disgusting. Yes, on a personal level, you might regret the brain cells you're gonna lose if you do your research. Trust me from experience. But this whole thing is a marketing masterclass, and this is exactly the type of shit that you need to master to go from, let's say, 20, 30 grand a month OnlyFans hustler to like a 6-7 figure agency per month that's professionally doing this business. So if you're watching this video and you have a bunch of ideas for marketing, etc., you want to start OnlyFans management, you're already doing it, you want to hear more information, I'm not going to sell some to you at all. You can find 2 free ebooks. One how to start on the OnlyFans business as a whole, and one is how to sell PPVs to your subscribers in the bio, completely for free, no sign up required. You can just click the link, download it, boom, done, ready, start. You can go into this industry today. With that being said, I wish all of you a great day. Talk to you soon. Don't fuck 100 dudes in a day. Bye bye.